Hello, my internet friends, and welcome to the Waking Dreamer. When I first started the channel, one of the first songs I did by Dimash was Olimpico. And of course, I got 100 or more responses that I should have done the proper version, which is him and Igor Krutoy. So I'm here to set the record straight and do the proper version, because I do what the audience demands. When we are at the topic of Igor Krutoy, I was thinking maybe it's time for me to get a little more acquainted with the gentleman who is obviously a famous Russian, as I understood it correctly, composer. And so he is 70 years old, born 29th of July 1954. He's a Leo. That's a huge plus. How sometimes people say that Leos are the best zodiac sign. They're right. Leo here. And let's see. So, Ukrainian Russian music composer, performer, producer, and musical promoter. Honored artist of the Russian Federation, People's Artist of Russia. So, yeah, life and career in Khyron, Kirov Oblast. Okay. So now I have at least a composer, music producer, television producer, singer, pianist, keyboardist, accordionist. Wow. So here's the real deal. Yeah, here's absolutely the real deal. And from what I understand, he is very, very well respected in the Russian Federation and worldwide. So it makes sense for me to take a listen to a version where he and Dimash are together. And I noticed him on a lot of Dimash's songs, and I also noticed him in some videos I did by Diana Kudinova. So he's basically the godfather of Russian music in the past 30 years. Is that a fair assumption or a fair estimate? So about Dimash, I assume nobody needs anything new for me to add on. Everyone knows everything about Dimash. So at least as far as who he is and what he does. And now it's time for Dimash Krutoy and Igor Krutoy, Olimpico. Let's begin, folks. Oh. So he is definitely using his lower register properly here. It's one of the things that I've been repeating for 3 months now. That while everyone knows Dimash by the amazing sounds and amazing control in the high notes, what I enjoy the most is when he is in the lower register and like delivering the baritone and the bass notes in such an ease and so profoundly, so easily. That's where he is on, because there are plenty of amazing tenors in the world, but someone who can both be a tenor and a baritone and a bass and sing in such deep notes and the lower register with such a control, that's the thing that's missing. That's absolutely missing. This really feels like an entire spectacle. and a piece of theater on its own. Like the sighting, the scene, the coloring, the effects, his voice, the theatricals, everything is pumped up. It feels very, very, I would say, epic. Epic, definitely epic. I mean, look at this scene. Look at this scene. Just look at it. He hands it like this is, and the coloring, everything screams like it's like an epic movie, and a scene from it, and it feels almost feels like a musical. Before the main build-up, the main chorus again begins. I love the fact that how he starts from the deepest register, then moves up and moves up and moves up, and now it's like really theatrical and operatic, and then he'll go to the mode of the high head voice, and it will be unmatched and unparalleled. It's a scenario, but it's a beautiful scenario. It follows like parts of a play in a theater, and it's very dramatic. It's all for the audience. It's at the same time it's music and it's theater, it's drama, it's opera, it's the whole deal. Turn this part back. I just had to turn this part back. How it was I knew that this was coming. I absolutely knew this was coming. The part when he just rolls up to the highs and it makes everyone jaws drop. And even though you know it's coming, it's still a surprise. That's like, how in the movie Titanic, if everyone watched it, so the scene when the Titanic hits the iceberg, if you really watched it, and there's a clip of that scene, like a 2-minute clip on YouTube, and you watch it, and each time for some reason, each time when you're watching, like maybe it doesn't hit it this time, maybe this time it manages to avoid it, and it's in reverse with Dimash. Like it's coming, but you're thinking like he can't do it from this register, right? He can't just switch it up like from this register, and each time he does it. Each time he manages to do it, even though you're thinking, this is so impossible. I love the dramatic flair he's in a role. She's not just singing. He's in a role, like in a theater play, like he's in a theater doing a Shakespearean play. You know, it's his eyes. He's full. He's not singing. He's there.
Sei forte stai, e non aver paura. Sei forte stai, tu sei più forte dei tuoi guai, e non città, e generoso cuore, raggiungilo, abbraccialo.
And I absolutely love the audience in this one. You know, it's actually quite fantastic. And I now understand why everyone told me that I should listen to this version, because the other version I looked at 3 months ago, it wasn't. This one is just more impactful. It's more theatrical. It's more dramatic. You know, really feels stronger and more epic. And his performance here, he's engaged, and you can feel it. You know, you can really feel him in the song. And Dimash Krutoy is never disappointed, never ever disappointed. Always, absolutely always on point. Guys, can you please tell me, so how much of Dimash's music is connected to Igor Krutoy? I noticed that he's often at his performances. So does he accompany him on him in performances that he does in Russia, or how does it work? Is he involved with his music, and how much? All those information would be really interested. I'd be really interested to read. So please down in the comment section. And any other song that Dimash and Igor Krutoy are doing together, performing together, or that they wrote together, anything of the sort, in the comment section. I want to know more about it, much more. So in the comment section, please. And I'm curious. I may be looking into Igor Krutoy's interviews, if you have any suggestions in which he is talking about Dimash, because I want to know more about the relationship. Because apparently Igor Krutoy like got involved in his in Dimash's as far as I could hear read, in his development, and helped him get to some stages and some performances. So I'd like to learn more about their relationship and how he helped him, you know, get the recognition as he should have. Thank you everyone for joining. Please, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and liking the video. Helps the channel a lot, costs you nothing, and you'll get notifications for the future videos we upload. And we are doing Dimash at least once a week. So thank you everyone. Hear you and see you in the next one. And hi to all the dears out there, because we may meet each other on a concert in the coming autumn. I'll be going to Latvia, most likely in autumn, to see the Dimash Krutoy concert. Finally, absolutely finally. Thank you everyone. Hope you enjoy this, hear this. See you and hear you on the next one. Cheers, folks.